We gon' put it in and see if what you got works. And if it's not booming, it's what you not doing. We gon' ask my boy over here, John Jr. LA to New York, Atlanta to St. Louis. This hip hop national, the capital of hot music.
Welcome to Hip Hop National Radio.
Tonight we have on our program and schedule, we have some real powerful people that will be online tonight. We have Archbishop Storm coming way out of Dayton, Ohio, who has worked with B2K and Sunshine Anderson as a producer. And our topic of discussion today is how to sell CDs, merchandise, and collect data at live shows. And then we also have my man Keith Paschal. He should be on the line by now. Keith Paschal used to be the producer and director for Rap City back in the days, and he also started his own company called Geneva Films. All the LaFace music and LaFace Records music artists that were involved, most of those videos were done by him and some of the directors he used to handle. As a matter of fact, he handled John Tucker, who did all the Slim Thug and the Swisher House stuff.
You might as well go ahead and get our first keynote speaker in the building. This man needs no introduction. He's done a lot of stuff, but I'm going to let him go ahead. James, are you on deck, sir?
I'm James Archbishop Storm. That's what people know me in this business as a producer, songwriter, and also a musician. And I'm happy to be on the show tonight to share some of my expertise as we all come collectively together and make things happen. Some of the artists, as you stated, Don Jr., some of the artists I've worked for, as Chris stated, B2K, Sunshine Anderson, Blackstreet, Jack Knight, just to name a few, as a songwriter-producer. And, you know, I'm glad to be here on the forum with you guys tonight. Okay.
What would you say is the most key thing that an artist can do without not having a lot of money to collect data to get their live audience involved in the movement of their project? What type of tips do you have for our upcoming artists, sir?
First things first, and just to be straightforward to our listeners, I believe this: 80% of success is showing up at the right place at the right time. The right place is the shows, the venues. One of the things, we're now into social networking age right now. We're in the 21st century, so a lot of things in terms of how music is placed and played right now is a lot different than, let's just say, 15, 20 years ago. However, the place in setting up and trying to get there is the venues. You have your Twitters, you have your YouTubes. I think now more days now, the artists that are coming out, these are artists that are taking whatever resources they have. Some of them don't have any resources and are using the social networking engines as a stream to get marketed, to get noticed.
Great. And I can't lie, James. I'm a viral marketing beast, and I'm very in tune to the whole viral marketing world. And when you said that you've been in the game for 20 years, can you just kind of chime in on yesterday and moving forward to the future?
Whereas, yesterday, to get noticed, you had to find somebody, a producer, make a demo, 3 to 5 songs, look at different record companies, try to shop a deal, perform. That was yesteryear, and with the hopes of getting signed. Although now in today's market with viral media, which is the thing now that is going to be the thing for years to come, and we're just scratching the surface now, for the artists that don't have a producer or a hot name producer, the artist now today that wants to get out there, the artist has the YouTubes at their disposal. They have the Twitter, the MySpace, the Facebook. All these viral social media engines are ways now for you to find that producer in your hometown, in your neck of the woods, just to get placed, just to get something on, just to write songs, to get songs recorded. So now you have those things. I think with viral media, we have so much now at our disposal as musicians and artists that haven't been heard. For me, the way I got on was, through my business partner, Chris Pringle. I got on with him just by placing songs, having songs placed, going to studios. We were going to the studios yesteryear just to get heard, just to beat down the door to get heard. Now it's so much easier for me to sit back and record, send it to this one through Facebook or, you know, your YouTubes, your Twitter. It's so easier now as an artist who don't have producers such as ourselves at your disposal all the time. It's so much easier now because the internet is your friend.
In terms of Hip Hop National Radio, it's a great forum for your music. What we're doing at Serengeti, you know, we master our own music and record our own music, and we basically have kind of state-of-the-art equipment. We do have something set up through Hip Hop National Radio to help you guys at least get your music EQ'd, and if you even want to go further, we can actually master it for you, and we put together kind of basically an almost free to help you out plan so that you can get your music done. I believe Swain on here sent his music to us, and I know Bobby told me he finished it today. And like the last song that came on would have sounded so much better had it actually gone through that process, because then all the levels on it would have been right. And even the lyrical, that you can take the lyrics and put them where they're supposed to be. I mean, we can't change it. Put it this way. We can't take a bad song and make it good. It's just going to be a bad song, and all the levels are going to be right, and it's going to sound as well as it should. But we can take a good song and make it great. That's for sure. So if there's anyone out there that needs to get their music EQ'd, I would say talk to Don Jr. or Al at Hip Hop National Radio. We do have something set up for you guys so that you can get our music into our mastering facility, and we'll knock it out for you. Other than that, hey, I'm just glad that for those that enjoyed it, that they did. So,
professionalism. You know, don't tolerate it. Your presentation has to be impeccable. You know, that instance, I've been in a couple instances just like he has, and you know, it's a bad representation when you put yourself out there to get the network to support you, and at the same time you don't follow through. You know what I'm saying? Because then, you know, the actual radio station, the program directors, the music directors, all look at the person who brought it in and say, it's not right, it's not correct. But I will say this, you know, professionalism is everything. And if you represent yourself right, that means you're on the right road of making your record and being successful in this business.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Hip Hop National. Without you, it really wouldn't be a movement. We are in the business of making music make money. And we're teaching you by giving you the resources and tools necessary to take you from the studio to the bank with your music.